If there was ever a time where you were like, I think I might go to one of Heather's talks, and then all of a sudden life gets in the way, I am telling you that the poem I'm about to share with you has to do with the talk that I am doing at the end of this month, and it is going to be powerful. There is breakthrough, there is insight, there is new revelation, there is more life for you beyond what you might think, but you have to take the first step and come to one of my talks. Okay, so this poem is all about this. If this hits you in any sort of way, and I'm sure that it will, please join me. This is the time to do this kind of work. There's no better time because we're not promised tomorrow. Okay, Instagram, Snapchat, the social media of this generation has led me to write this poem out of a real frustration. Even myself as a grown adult gets lost in the comparison trap, the she's better than me vault. I have identified my worthiness over a number of years with a number on a scale. What's your qualifier? Is it your followers? Is it your bank account? Or perhaps it's the number of sales. We all have this measurement stick of worthiness, and sometimes it's not something we know in our consciousness. It's more subtle, it's hidden from view, and maybe it's your boss's praise or what your family thinks of you. But I need to be completely honest here. What if it all went away? Your followers, your money, the accolades, they all disappeared. What if your qualifier of worthiness was completely destroyed? Would you fall into deep depression and lose what you thought was all of your joy? I'm telling you something I've experienced myself, because whether or not you know it, you are living in your own limiting cell. I was too, because I was calculating my value with numbers. But what happens when your entire life turns upside down and it's torn asunder? Where is your anchor point then? Is it still in the praise of your fellow man? I'm going to tell you that's limited, it's temporary, and it will never truly satisfy. There's value that can be there, but you have to be willing to step outside the rat race of this wild generation that seems to have more and more teenagers needing medication. If you're interested in escaping this constant need for approval, join me for my next talk as we excavate and do some programming removal. It's time for you to take your worthy and rightful seat at this wonderful table. Join me.